Good morning, guten Morgen, magandang umaga, konnichiwa, bonjour. So I apologize in advance if the lighting is not that great right now. It's raining here in Massachusetts and I have to run dogs in a little bit, and that's always an adventure. So I'm going to share a part of my testimony. Well, first I will read Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. It says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time." So the saints shall be worn out, and I can only speak from my own testimony that I am tired. There are times where after I'm done cleaning or running dogs, I'll come home and like a wall of fatigue comes over me, where I just lay down and I feel heavy. And it's not just that, it's, different things happen in my life. Like in February, on the 19th, February 19th, I believe it was a Saturday, we had a snow squall here. When I was driving, I went to visit my son, and I was driving home, and of course I was only a few miles from my house, that there was this snow squall where it made the roads really icy, and it made for very dangerous driving conditions because it was also blinding. The snow was coming down in patches where you couldn't see. So I was driving my CRV, and I was just about to turn onto Route 8, and I'm making a left turn onto Route 8. And there was this 75-year-old guy who went to stop at a stop sign and slid right through it and T-boned me. And thankfully we were both all right. I only got whiplash and I bit my tongue. My tongue was pretty bruised. It was bruised, it was swollen and bruised. And it made for working. I had to clean 2 days later. And that first day, I just felt off. I felt pretty bad. And I don't take ibuprofen or anything. I just let it work itself out. But they wound up totaling my CRV. Thankfully, as I was making that left-hand turn, I drove about 1.5 to 2 feet as I was making that turn. And so when he slid through the stop sign, he hit, instead of hitting my driver's side door, he hit the back tire, which it totally, it pushed the tire all the way underneath the car. So it stinks that they totaled my vehicle, because with inflation, there's probably, there's no way that I'm going to be able to replace the car for what I bought it for. I bought it over 3 years ago for $2,500, and there's no way I'm going to be able to buy another CRV or something similar, all-wheel drive, for $2,500. They did give me more than $2,500, but I've been borrowing my ex-husband's RAV4 for a time. Mostly I drive my Prius right now because, and thankfully I had a second vehicle, because it took forever for me to get a copy of the police report, because I kept calling they wouldn't call me back. I got transferred to dispatch because no one from, because it's small towns in this area, and some of them share police departments or something, so it's a pain in the butt. Anyhow, I'm okay. The reason why I'm sharing this testimony is we're not exempt from obstacles. And even though that had happened, it obviously it could have been a lot worse. But yes, the Lord doesn't give you more than you can, they say more than you can handle. How much can I handle? So yes, I've been having a hard time sleeping at night, where frequencies are louder in my ear and in my head, and yeah, I've been having a hard time sleeping and been having fatigue, periods of great fatigue. And the good thing is that I have peace still. It's like even after the car accident happened, I'm like a silver lining type person. I'm like, well, you know, it was a 20-year-old car. It's only a vehicle. Nobody was hurt. Thank the Lord, nobody was hurt. And when I have a hard time sleeping, I even laugh. It's like, I'm the type of person, I just laugh. Even when if someone else feels like crying because they're tired and worn out, I laugh. It's weird. I can't. But it brings me closer to the Lord. I can't explain it. We're not exempt from you know, hardships. We're not exempt from different things. And sometimes if you're suffering from ailments or something, it's because something that you're doing ignorantly. Let's just say that you suffer from headaches and joint pain and such. Maybe you have a sensitivity to dairy products, or maybe you're not drinking enough water. I know a lot of people who don't drink water at all. They'll drink coffee or soda or, you know, energy drinks or whatever. And even that's very harmful to you. So a lot of times if you're suffering from different things, the Lord allows it because the Lord wants you to go to Him. Maybe the Lord wants you to fast. Maybe the Lord wants you to examine your fruit and reevaluate the things that you're doing in your life. I even was thinking about why, you know, because there's no coincidences or anything like that. Like, why did that car accident happen? The Lord allowed it to happen. And when I bit my tongue, I thought that maybe the Lord was saying that I talk too much. I don't know. But I thought about it, and I examined it, and holding your tongue is a wise thing to do. It's better to hold your tongue than it is to say things that you're probably going to regret later. So anyhow, there are trials, there is tribulation. You're not exempt. I mean, thank the Lord that you or myself were not going through what Job went through. You know, Job was a very righteous man. I'm not Job. There's no way I could go through what Job went through. But again, because you're not of this world, You're going to be swimming upstream, but you're not doing it alone. You're doing it with the Lord. And the Lord is not going to let go and forsake you to where you'll be drowning or being swept away downstream. So I hope I planted a good seed. I love you and God bless.